we are actually here live in Chicago. There is the Fishing, Travel, and Outdoors Expo that is going on here in Schaumburg. And man, there's a lot to see. If you are still stuck in ice season, there is some ice stuff that we might be able to bring you. But the cool thing about this part of the season is some of us are really looking forward to spring. With that being said, kayak fishing is an amazing phenomenon that's going on right now. So we're here at Rocktown Adventures with Brian. So tell us a little bit about what's in your booth here today.
Today we're displaying New Canoe Jackson kayaks, Bonafide kayaks, and Old Town kayaks as well, along with Jackson Blue Sky, as you can see back there. Basically, we got a lot of new models, some closeout models, so if you're in the area, you want to learn about kayak fishing or have a direction to go with it, stop by the booth.
And one of the great things about stopping by the booth is, you know, I'm totally a novice. I would love to get into kayak fishing, but I have no idea where to start. And so those are the kinds of questions that you can ask here. And that's one of the things I asked. And we were able to talk about two different canoes that are behind us here, or kayaks, I mean. So can you tell us maybe a little bit about these two Jacksons and what's important about them?
Yeah, absolutely. So this first boat here is a Kilroy HD. They redesigned this for 2020, and what you can see is it's a sit-inside style kayak. A lot of folks like a sit-inside kayak because they feel secure. It's also great for rivers if you're going through a little bit of rapids, things like that. You know, don't get me wrong, you could go through that type of stuff on a sit-on-top kayak, but the Kilroy is real nice. You got gear tracks on both sides. You got some rod storage inside the boat here, adjustable foot plate. The seat has two upper and lower positions. This whole plate slides back and forth to adjust your seat. This could be a great boat if you were doing overnight river fishing trips, things like that. You know, tons of storage options, ton of rigging options as well, because of all the gear track from front to back.
And that's exactly what I noticed. As somebody who likes to go out on angling adventures, I see a lot of spots that I can clip my tackle or clip my gear and have it easily at hand, that I can use it while I'm fishing, but also, you know, secured in ways that it's not just going to like fall out of my boat if a wave comes by it or something like that. Because the one thing that you were telling us about these is that they are secure. You're not going to topple over or flip or capsize.
Yeah, that's the big misconception about kayaks, is a lot of people think your old traditional kayaks and how, you know, you would see whitewater kayaks rolling over as they're going down the water. Fishing kayaks, when they're designed, stability is one of the main points in designing a boat. Us fishermen, we like to stand and fish, see where we're casting. You know, obviously we all love the spawn, you know, in spring where we can sight fish. So stability is a huge thing. I always tell everybody, you're going to fall out of a boat before you tip it over.
And that's kind of a key to a lot of the different boats around here. So even if you are not looking for a Jackson kayak, maybe a Bonafide is what you're looking for, or, you know, one of these other options, that's a nice thing, is to be able to compare them side by side, and that you are kind of an expert on all of them.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing too, like the boat I like, the boat you like, and the next person, it could be three completely different things. So one of our big things that we promote is come down to our shop. You can demo the boat before you try it. You know, you take a car for a test drive before you buy it. It's the same concept with the boat. Every boat's got pros and cons, and it's all that what's going to fit your lakes or rivers or, you know, whatever you may be fishing. You know, so there's different boats for different scenarios.
And so speaking of different scenarios, there's one more thing that I do want to hit while we are here. So this is a traditional paddle, but then you do have, you know, a few other options. So let's talk about the drive system over here.
So this is the Jackson Kayak Flex Drive. Jackson's had this for a little while. On a couple of the boats, they kind of redesigned it a little bit. So it's all blacked out. And basically, the Flex Drive means the prop goes up and down. It'll pop up into the hull. So if you're out on a river or a lake and you're going along pedaling and you hit something that's submerged underwater, this drive pops right up. So you're not breaking your prop, things like that. You're not coming to an abrupt stop and then falling out of the boat, so to speak. You know, the common question I always get asked is how fast does a pedal drive go. It varies from manufacturer to manufacturer, but this particular boat with a nice steady pedal, you'll probably get around 4 miles an hour, which is pretty quick for a small boat.
Yeah, faster than I troll on some days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So with that, I mean, there's a lot more questions to ask and answer. So if you are around the Chicagoland area, make sure to come down to Schaumburg and see the expo. It's still going on tomorrow, and you guys have a lot here to look at. So make sure to stop down to Rocktown Adventures. Make sure to ask about Paddle and Fin podcast because that's a lot of fun. But otherwise, we'll see you guys out on the water.